I woke up screaming last night. The bedroom door was gone, just a solid wall where it had been when I fell asleep. This isn't the first time. For 18 days now, I've been trapped in a house that refuses to stay still. A house that rearranges itself while I sleep. A house my mysterious uncle left me. A house I'm beginning to think doesn't want me to survive the 30 days needed to claim it. It started with a letter. Dear Miss Bennet, I regret to inform you of the passing of your uncle, Edward Bennet. Funny thing is, I never knew I had an Uncle Edward. The lawyer explained he was my father's estranged brother, who had lived as a recluse for decades. He left me everything including Ravenwood Manor, a countryside estate worth millions. There was just one condition. I had to live there for 30 consecutive days. Seemed easy enough. I needed a place to stay anyway. The place was massive Victorian Gothic architecture, with towers and crumbling stone gargoyles. Imposing but nothing weird, just old and neglected. The local real estate agent seemed nervous when she handed me the keys, refusing to step inside. It gets dark early here, she'd said. Best to have all your exploring done before nightfall. I laughed it off. Rural superstitions, I thought. I should have listened. God, I should have listened. Day one was ordinary enough. I explored each room, taking inventory of the antique furniture beneath dusty sheets. The place was a time capsule preserved from another era. I chose a bedroom on the second floor, with a large bay window overlooking the grounds. After unpacking, I fell into a deep sleep, exhausted from the drive and the excitement of my unexpected windfall. I had dreams of corridors that stretched on forever, doors that led nowhere. Looking back, those weren't dreams. They were warnings. I woke to a room that wasn't mine. Or rather, it was mine, but wrong. The bay window was now on the opposite wall. My suitcase had moved. I thought maybe I was disoriented, still half asleep. But then I opened the bedroom door, expecting to see the hallway that led to the staircase. Instead, I found a bathroom that I distinctly remembered being at the other end of the hall. I spent hours trying to map the house that day, taking photos with my phone, making notes. That night, I pushed a heavy dresser against my bedroom door before sleeping. By day 3, I knew I wasn't losing my mind. The dresser was gone when I woke up. The door opened to a linen closet. The house was changing, rearranging itself while I slept. I tried leaving God, I tried. But the driveway kept leading me back to the house. My car wouldn't start. My phone showed no signal. And the lawyer's warning echoed in my head. 30 consecutive days, or the inheritance would be forfeit. I began marking walls with chalk, creating reference points, taking videos of each room before sleeping. None of it mattered. On day 7, I found the basement. Or maybe it found me. A door appeared in the kitchen, pantry, one I swear hadn't been there before. Inside were my uncle's journals. Decades of notes about the house. Architectural drawings that made no physical sense. Accounts of rooms appearing and disappearing. The house is alive, he'd written. It feeds on fear and confusion. It tests those who claim to own it. According to his records, no one had ever survived the full 30 days. The house had claimed 12 lives before him. He was the first to make it, but at what cost? I started researching the house's history in Uncle Edward's library. The manor was built in 1887 by an architect obsessed with non-Euclidean geometry and occult rituals. He believed spaces could be bent, that reality was malleable. The original blueprints showed impossible angles, rooms that overlapped in space. According to local records, the architect disappeared during construction. Workers reported hearing his voice in empty rooms, walls moving when they turned their backs. Some claimed he hadn't disappeared at all, he'd become one with the house, woven into its very framework. By day 15, I'd started staying awake at night to catch the changes happening. I set up my phone to record the room. At exactly 3:17 am, the footage showed nothing. The video glitched, static filling the screen for exactly 7 minutes. When the image cleared, my chair had moved 3 feet to the left. The window was wider. The walls had shifted by inches. I wasn't imagining things. But the house was clever, it only made significant changes when I eventually succumbed to sleep. It was patient. It could wait. Last night was day 29. So close to freedom. I'd learned to navigate the shifting layouts, following subtle patterns in the house's changes. I discovered that some rooms never moved anchors in the house's twisted geography. I made a safe room in one of them, a small servant's quarters near what was once the kitchen. I'd sleep there for my final night, then leave this nightmare behind forever. But when I woke up this morning day 30, I found myself in the master bedroom. The servant's quarters was gone, and so was my bedroom door. I've spent the day preparing. In my uncle's final journal entries, he described a ritual, a way to communicate with the house, to reach an understanding with it. He claimed the house wasn't malevolent, just alive and protective of itself. Tonight, I'll try his ritual. I've drawn the symbols on the floor in chalk, arranged the candles exactly as he described. I don't know if it will work, but it's my only chance. Tonight is my 30th night. If I survive until morning, the house is mine. If not, well, I guess someone else will inherit a house with one more ghost. The sun is rising now. I made it through the night. The ritual worked, or perhaps the house simply decided I was worthy. I can feel it now, not as something hostile, but as something ancient and alive. We've reached an understanding, the house and I. I understand now why my uncle never left. The house doesn't just change, it adapts to you, becomes what you need it to be. I'll stay here like he did. I'll learn its languages, its moods. And maybe someday, years from now, when I'm gone, some distant relative will receive a letter about an inheritance, a house, and a condition, 30 days. Will they survive as I have? I guess that depends on whether the house likes them.